What's up, guys? Just doing another review on a shoe that's been out for a while. This came out in the summer during the Olympics. I wanted to wait on this review because I wanted to actually wear the shoes for a while before I decided to review the shoe. And I've worn them for a while, and the reason is that I wanted to do a little bit later because I actually owned the original pair of these shoes when they came out in '96. These weren't a Dream Team shoe by Pippen. This was when Pippen was on the second Dream Team. And I actually played basketball in the original pair, and I really loved those shoes. I played basketball 3 or 4 times a week and basically wore those out. And I really loved those shoes. Well, I was excited to get a chance to buy these again. Basically, the shoe is exactly the same as the original as far as the way it looks, with some slight differences. Of course, you have the giant air on the side. But I've noticed I've had a lot of difficulty keeping the white pretty white. I wear these quite a bit right now, and I'm constantly having to wipe them down. But if you wipe them down, it shouldn't be a problem. What's the harder part to clean on the shoe, and I don't play basketball on these, I'm wearing them casually, is this bottom sort of plasticky on the mud guard or the mid part of the shoe, the midsole of the shoe. This stuff, when you kind of rub on it, it kind of starts flaking away fairly quickly. But so you gotta be careful right there. So nothing harsh. You gotta use something pretty light to keep those white. The nubuck in the middle is just okay. The leather is a very sturdy leather. This is similar to what we've been seeing on the Air Jordan 4s, very stiff compared to the Air Jordan 10, which had a very soft leather, which I like the softer leathers. I don't like the harder leathers because I think it feels cheaper. And so this shoe feels really stiff. And in comparing it to the original '96, that was not the case. That shoe had the softer leather. It was really easy to break in, really easy to wear. Also, what was different is you see how the A and the I and the R, they have this weird extended, and it doesn't quite fit in the bottom. You can see there, like it's has this little piece of leather on the bottom, and it's not as seamless as it was on the original. Original seemed to just go straight into the midsole, so I'm not sure what the purpose of that. It doesn't look as good. Everything else on this shoe is pretty much like the original. I don't notice anything. I think on the bottom, when you look at the, I just can't remember this on the original. I think the added gold may have not been on the original. I just can't remember, but I don't think it was there. I always enjoy when they put the numbers, and there's Scottie Pippen's number on the back. The big swoosh is on the back. Inside, of course, Nike Air, so that's generally there. On the front, you got the red swoosh on there. I love the shoe. The other thing I noticed, the shoe is very light, even though it looks bulky. Feels comfortable when you wear it. The air pockets on the bottom feel really good when you're wearing it. So as far as basketball goes, I'm not sure if they'd be good for basketball, though the original pairs I really love to play in. Even though I'm a guard, they are kind of bulky, but they were fun to play in. The box itself, just kind of basic box. Nothing special about the box, nothing unique about the box. And just basic paper in the box. So nothing special about the box. I kind of like the old school orange boxes that were a little thicker, a little sturdier. I think this is similar to the original box. I just can't remember, and I don't have the original box. So you can see both shoes side by side. Pretty easy to clean generally. When I need to clean these a little bit, I can tell I've got some dirt marks on there. But I noticed, and you can see right there where you see that plastic, it's really dirty really easy, and it's really hard to get that off. So if you're being really particular about your shoes and careful, sometimes no matter what you do, you're going to get them dirty, but that's a challenge, and this is really hard. Like, I would use maybe Mr. Clean Magic Eraser generally, but it tends to rub this off pretty harshly, so now I've been using cleaning wipes just to kind of barely take that off and try to keep them as white as possible, because these shoes look really nice with the white and blue, and you want to keep that as bright as possible. So anyways, that's the review. Leave your comments if you have any, or if you worn these shoes, or what you think. And if you've played basketball on them recently, it's just overall the shoe, in case the quality's just not as good because the leather is just so stiff. So I don't know what's with this leather they're using. I'll probably do a review on the Air Jordan 10. I've been meaning to do that. I've been wearing those for a while and maybe go and kind of do a comparison of the softness of the leather. All right, check you guys out later.